Yeah. Oh, wow, that looks terrible. It's also the wrong screen, too. Oh, IRL. Oh, this is terrible. Hold on. No, no, like F12. Why is the window so damn small? Anyways. I'm still kind of setting up here. Give me a second. It's been a while since we did one of these, and all that 40K stuff going on. I just wanted to take a bit of a mental break. Okay, cool. They're back to relative size. So let me go back to window here. So as you can see here, this is not the kit we're building today, but I just wanted to show this off. I think I've had this for like 3 weeks now because it didn't come on release day. And yeah, I haven't talked much about it because I haven't really done much videos or anything. But yeah, I've been enjoying Gundam Breaker 4 off screen. We'll probably do a stream of that at some point. And next time I do a build, I think I'll probably get around to this kit. But it's kind of late today, and you know, I got a lot of other stuff I want to do today. So hopefully I can get at least half of that done. So that's next time, whenever that is. But if you read the title of the video and you know you're down for it, it's probably going to be short because this kit I'm going to do raw whenever that comes around. The Gun Barrel Striker, the special limited edition Gundam Breaker 4 Collector's Edition. But today we're just going to be doing the Zeydra? Right, yeah. It's really small. Well, not really small, but you know, it's simple and not very complicated. From Gundam HGAGE. So that's the second Gundam HGAGE kit we've done so far. And yeah, without further ado, I just want to get into it. It's going to be pretty quick, so I can get around to that other stuff I want to do. But we're not going to rush it, of course. It's just quick via the nature of the kit, which it is a very nice, very cool design. So, yeah, I thought I had everything set up, but I forgot one or two things. Good thing I brought my case. Anyways, yeah, cool. Let's get that. I do have my new action base. I should probably get around to building that. Not that I'll need it for this. This is gonna be pretty simple, pretty light. What's an attachment point I can use? I might just... Oh, here we go. This one has a claw. I thought this one broke. Must have been the other one. Either that or it just works fine. Okay. Get that set up. I am, of course, I haven't talked much about it except for like the first time I did it, which I think was the Space Marine 1 video. But I do have a new camera setup that we're trying for this. So I got the 180p camera. That's this one here I'm pointing at. And then this is the old 720 camera, which the cord isn't very long. It's like not even half as long as I thought it is. So right now it's resting on top of the microphone. So if I tap it, I'll mute the microphone because that's how the HyperX thing works, where it's got the mute button as a touch sensor at the top, which I could tell if it's on or off because it glows. But that's just kind of funny. So I have my camera, the big camera we see here. That's just standing on top of my speaker. That's just neat solutions for relative first world problems. Oop. Hopefully that didn't break. It just goes out easily. Yeah. What else? There's not a whole lot I can think of, but I'm sure once we get going, my free thoughts will flow. Really loose, probably because I keep putting pressure on it. Let's go. We'll pull it from the chin. That should be thing. You know what? Actually, I should, instead of going from the bottom, go from the tip here. Oh, so it did break. Okay. Should be stable enough, but it is broken. Damn it! These stupid antennae. They're in the way. Maybe I'll switch the connector. I could just do this, actually. It is see-through. Oh, see, that works just as good. There we go. Have that over there, off to the side. Oh, you can't even see it. Okay. So I guess I gotta be careful with that. So we're down to, let's say, about here. Oh, let's reverse. Okay. Oh. It's a little more downward than I'd like. I could always just like put it to ground level, I guess. So I am still trying to figure out this camera setup. But that should be relatively fun. I need more wire. Should probably like, neat. What's that look like? I think it's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, the Zeydra. So this, what is this? It's like Gundam Age 1 or Age 2. I think it's Age 2. This is sort of like the flagship enemy. Are they called mobile suits in Gundam Age? It's been a long time since I've seen Gundam Age. Or have I? Because almost nobody's seen Gundam Age. Da-da-da. Simple stuff. This is also pre-English. So, like, I think Gundam Age was 2012. I think it was like 2016. When I started putting English in model kits. Must have been. Or else I got all my dates mixed up. What am I looking for here? Oh, yeah. I think the only thing of note with the kit is, I forgot and then was either reminded or found out later. I forgot. There is a Build Fighters version of this kit that has like an Epion style tail whip. And the staff weapon, which I think the staff weapon was what the Grunts had. And this one just doesn't have that. It's got like the tail beam sword. Yeah. Anyway. We'll go through that as we build. So here's going to be our arm stuff. This looks like leg stuff. It's probably this one though. There we go. So as always, I like to start with the legs. Because it's nice to have support system. Then you build the chest and it just connects to the legs. Simple. Easy. Looks neat. Look how smooth this is. Anyways. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm building it. Let's get those. Don't really need these, but it's nice to have the tweezers on hand to shimmy through all the parts. I should reverse this. And of course the thing fell out again. Luckily, I have a bunch of time off next week, or at least I appear to have a bunch of time off next week. So we should be getting a lot of stuff done. I thought it was more downward. Did it like readjust itself when I wasn't looking? Or should I probably pull? And then it's like, let's do a 180 spin. Okay. Alright, polycaps. Got a big old polycap runner, but I think we're only using like half of it or something. I'll find out as we go through it, but that's a huge runner. Who knows? I don't think they did any premium Bandai kits for Gundam Age, but if anybody knows, I'd love to find out what they were, because I don't know. Actually, no, there was at least one. It's the girl from Age 1 with the fin funnel flyer. Whatever. There's number 4. Okay. So this will go into the bottom of the feet. And then we need C16, A5. There we go. Oh, these, yeah, I like the feet sculpt here. And it's got the lines from, you might remember from Witch from Mercury. But these lines, this line style patterning was originally in Gundam Age. I remember before Witch from Mercury came out, a lot of people were like thinking, oh, it's either a Gundam Age spinoff or it's a IBO spinoff. But it ended up being its own, at least I can assume it's its own like kind of universe thing. Because of course we've had that discussion multiple times about the white doll from Gundam Turn A, and how that kind of just, it's a nice theory, bro, but it's it's probably a white doll situation, like everything else. So then that goes like this, and then they want you to put this on. So that seals the, ooh, there's a little nub here, but it wasn't in the way before. Okay, that goes like that. Interesting, because this completely locks this in, but also there's not a whole lot of room. That feels like I might have done it wrong. Oh, that is in fact the case. I had it this way when it should be this way. And that makes sense. So now let's put this back on. See, that just makes sense. Now there's room for the hole. And then there's this previous cap part we had before, but it wants me to insert something like this. Here we go. Okay, there it is. Almost dropped that one. I wonder what my record is for, actually, was there ever a kit I built where I didn't drop a single piece? I don't think you could find that video. But I'm sure, I have some kind of record or something. Let's see. Let me look at the picture instead of just going by, feeling. Look at that. That's a nice foot sculpt. Like that looks like a shoe. If you saw it in the store, you might consider buying it. Like that's hot. That's like some kind of internal self-lacing looking thing. Which, oh my god, that reminds me. I was talking to a coworker the other day. I mean, I got new shoes, but he reminded me of the Gundam unicorn shoes, which I don't think I ever talked about on the channel, or I talked about them very briefly, but there was, I think it was 2018? No, not 2018, because I was at a thing at the time. So this would have been like 2020, maybe 2019, where they announced, I forget what it was a Nike collaboration with Gundam Unicorn. So the Unicorn and the Banshee got Nike style design shoes. And then on Bandai's part, to celebrate, they actually released versions of the model kits wearing Nike style shoes, or like the Nike shoes. So like they made the shoes for people to buy, and then they made the shoes for the model kits to wear. And I think it was it GCF or whatever is the name of the model kit. So like you can buy no, it's Graph. I think it's Graph is the name of it. Whatever the abbreviation is and the sound it makes. But like you can buy like versions of the kit with like a slightly different like a grit pattern, I think is the best way to describe it. A grit pattern. So I was actually looking at getting a Banshee model kit for a while during the early days of the season of the series. And that was the one I was going to get, but then I decided not to because I think it was like after the fact. It was going to be like $40 or $50 or something, and I'm like, I don't even really need the Banshee. Although the Banshee is like my favorite of the 3 unicorn kits, or sorry, the unicorns. Yeah, I don't need it. And there's that whole weird issue of like the kits, the unicorn and the Banshee and the Phoenix, they have the transformation gimmick, but like they're all like the high grade versions of those kits, they can't do the transformation gimmick. And then the master grade, the original master grade, like it sucked. And the parts that you were lifting, like it, for someone who doesn't know, it kind of bursts out of its own armor. And like all the armor pieces move so it looks like it's bursting out. And it gains, I think, like a whole like meter worth of height in in the cannon. And for a model kit, that would be like, I think a few centimeters taller than the standard version. But like, for the original master grade version, it was unstable, so like you wouldn't have anything to hold on to while you were doing the transformation. So like you would open up the arm and then you would grab the other arm and then you'd open up the arm and then like it would fall apart on the other side or something. Like, it was really messy. I don't think they even nailed it with the Master Grade Extreme version, although they might have. But I don't know. I never fucked with that. Not even the real grade kits, actually. The real grade kits, I'm pretty sure, were unable to do it either. Which is why you see, like, destroy mode and then regular mode, standby mode, or whatever it's called. Yeah. It's a cool gimmick in the anime. That's, I think what helped me discover the philosophy of some kits just look better in the show and aren't worth getting models of. Something I had to reconcile with a couple of kits. I just decided it's better in my mind than it would be if I physically owned it. You know? Like something super heavy that's like the what's it called? The Kashandria? From Gundam Unicorn. Like, that's a cool kit. That's a cool mobile suit. But, like, actually owning it, like, it would be so shoulder heavy and, like, back heavy. Like, it's just better to look at, in my opinion, than actually own it. So we're looking at blacks here. This is nice. This is my... You can tell this is one of the newer kits I pre-assembled because it's got the parts connecting to each other. So I'm not looking for, like, all of these separately. So that's going to help this go by even faster, as if we needed the help. But, yeah. Cool stuff. Okay, that goes here. I like, what was it called again? The Fine Build system? It's neat how the H kits like to put themselves together. Because, like, how often do you put, like, polycaps into joints and then they kind of just lock in, like they flow through? So this is the base here. This is the kneecap. So hold on. It's hard to tell. This would be the back of the calf. So this is technically the left leg or the right leg. Let's just do it like it says in the manual. And then we'll do the reverse, because that's kind of confusing otherwise. And then we'll pull out another 2 11s, which I have 6. That's probably going to get used again for the upper half or something else. So here's this. Blur. And then this one is unfold. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Do. And then the bit it connects into with the upward half. Okay, so like this. Ooh, neat. I like the way that locks into. And then this has to be facing you. Is it facing you internally or externally? Okay, internally. Okay. That's really neat. Closer. Yeah, I like the new camera setup's working pretty nice. It's also easy to readjust if I wanted to get some kind of specific shots. Today was actually, I don't know, did I mention that already? Today was my first time setting it up because I'm like, oh, I hope this works. Cable isn't as long as I would like it to be. But, yeah, I think it really pulled through. I would like it if the cable was longer, but, you know, or something. And it would still be nice to have a remote-controlled one where I could just, like, click a mouse, not like a mouse, but like a remote, and just adjust everything without having to touch nothing. But, you know, them some first world problems. Okay, knock that out. So this should be... already forgot how it goes. Away, okay. Yeah, away. So then this is wrong. So let's say it isn't... I can't read that. Let's say this is the right leg, and then this is the left leg. So this is fine. Okay. And then you go this way, internal. So it's sealed facing. Then that works like that. Cool. And look, there's like a nice little what do you call it? Like a div right in there, so that rests like there. Cool. All right, armor it up. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's no Michaelis. Let me just take a... Nah, because there's no leg stuff, so this is about as much as inner frame as we're gonna get. No Michaelis. I'm really excited for that build to happen in like a year and a half from now. Oh, man. I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day where I'm like, man, if I built these kits that much faster, that mean it would be nice, but like then there'd be such a lull. Like, because, you know, I'd like to think one day I'm going to be done building model kits. Like, at least, you know, I've talked about this a couple times, but like the series I'm doing where it's just all these kits I bought in sort of like a huge wave, although it's not like a singular wave, but, you know, and it being like a somewhat, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Somewhat bi-weekly series. But like, I'm going to hit that point where like I'll probably go years or many, many months without ever building a kit again. And I'm like, I don't know. That's kind of sad. That's kind of like cool. Yeah. It's just a fun little hobby. It's not like, you know, it's supposed to be your life. It's definitely not a main focus of the channel. But I mean, it is while it's active. But, you know, once we're done building so many of these, you know, there's going to be like nothing that really interests me for a while. Like I've spoken about like kits that if they made them, I would buy them, and you know that's happened a couple times in the many years we've been doing this series. We're like, oh yeah, and then I did buy it, and I have one of those somewhere in the queue. But you know, that's so weird. It says to put them together. Oh, okay. So this image is supposed to come before the other image. It's like a manga panel. Weird. Well, not quite, because it's like left, right, and then circles around. Thank you, Mr. Part Separator. Definitely one of the most useful tools you could ever have in your collection. Either that or like absolute foresight. Yeah. Okay. So what was I saying? Yeah, like we're gonna at least we're planning on hitting an endpoint where this is no longer like a regular occurrence, and like it could go years, if not maybe the rest of my life, without ever building a kit. Although that's highly unlikely, but you know, potential for that is there. Is it the red piece? Actually, let me see. I can just look at this picture. So it is a red piece. I thought it would be yellow for some reason. I feel like this is upside down. Move this up here so I'm not stretching my neck super far down. But it says there's a thing. There's like a clip on it. So let's see here. This is a C, and then that's A. But A is a multicolor runner, so it could literally be anything on this. It should probably be this. This one's cut. This one's uncut. So let's see. Does it fit? Oh, it kind of fits. So then this would be the back of the leg. And then there's a knee. That's red. I'm guessing this is the skirting armor up here. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. So ball joint. What? Where is that? Is that in the other leg? Oh, here it is. Interesting. There's a feed here for the ball. So the skirt actually connects. It's not the skirt. The I'm not used to seeing the knee armor or the knee joint, whatever, actually built into the plastic. That's neat. So it doesn't want me to do it that way, does it? It does actually. So then it seals in. Okay. So there's a little bit of plastic nubbing right here. We'll just remove it so it fits a little bit more flush. Sometimes I like to leave it because sometimes the friction is good between certain parts, but obviously there's no friction here, so it should just be flat. So I do that on purpose sometimes. Because a lot of times I realize I'm building kits, and like I'm just going, okay, this goes into there, and it goes into this bag, and I don't bother checking how it connects when it's in the finished product. I think, did I do the wrong ones? No, it's good. It's just a difficult fit. It does seem like it's, like that's not the right way to do it. I'm sure I could probably put this in after the fact. So let's just do this. This makes sense. It fits in better. It fits in here better. But it's gotta go. But they have to meet. Okay, and then here to touch. But then it's, oh, okay, no. Not that there. And then here. Here we go. But then this palm doesn't want to fit. Could it be? Let's see. Oh, wow, that came off pretty clean. Okay. Let's try this one. Oh. Okay, that looks like it's a better fit. It's a little bit, is that an instance of left foot, right foot? Or am I just being crazy? Let me see. I could take this out, put it in here proper. So that instead of coming in with something to attach, it's all like male-female instead of a mix. Where's the second? This one probably goes into the waist then. Maybe I'm mistaken. Let's see. No, there you go. I was mistaken. Because the arrow flow shows going into this way. So it would make you think this is supposed to be step 1, step 2. But in reality, it's, yeah, there you go. Glad I figured that out on my own 2 hands. So, Wait, did I put that backwards? No, because it has to be facing downward this way. So that's interesting. This is the back, but it looks like this could almost as easily be the front. Alright, we'll do it the same here. Did I pop out the polycaps? Because I don't see them here. Let's assume I didn't. So a 10. I didn't, okay. A 10 and what was the other one? A 1. A 10 and a 1. That's 101. That's 111. See, that could be 101, depending how you put it. Boop, bada boo, bada boom, bada boom. Bada bum, bada bum, bada bum, bum, bum. I was thinking, like, the funniest thing ever. I was going through that entire, like, saga with trying to get Space Marine 2 to play, and, like, I'm just sitting there just like, oh yeah, let's read EPO. And it's like, oh man, EPO is so good. I'm glad I started reading EPO. After, like, I don't know what I was waiting for, like the anime to get more dubs or whatever. It might have, or I could have gone back to watching the anime, but like, I don't like reading my anime. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't like subs. And unless it's the only way to watch an anime, like Gundam X. And Gundam X was like phenomenal. It's like my favorite Gundam. As of now, because I haven't watched all of Gundam. And they're still making new stuff. But like, yeah, and I don't know if it's because I had to read Gundam X or not, but it just felt better than all the other Gundams. Especially some of the stuff they ended up doing, like the power scaling on Tifa is like, she's doing some crazy things I ain't never even thought were possible. Like, she's probably like the most gifted, if not the most powerful new type, because she's just doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And also because, like, you know, it's kind of like picking up after Gundam Victory, which you could argue it's not pre-UC, because it is set in the after war era, 15 years after the 7th or the 6th Space War, which, hearing that makes you recontextualize all of Gundam history if it's canonical, because then it's like kind of like World War One was originally called the Great War. And like, well, if you like with hindsight, you could just change whatever that was. So it's like, what were the 6 space wars? Like the 1 Year War, is the Grips conflict technically a war, because it's always been referred to as a conflict. But will future generations look at it as a war, because it was a large scale 3-way battle at its peak. You know, you have the HGAGE, the beginnings of what would be or what is Neo Zeon, and the Titans faction of the Federation government, which the fact that it's a fraction of the government means that it's not like actually fighting the Federation government. So technically that would make it a conflict, not a war, because it's like a small percentage, or maybe a large percentage, because the Titans were very influential at their peak. So it's debatable whether or not you could say the Titans are actually the majority or the minority of the Federation during that point. Although I'm sure I could probably read it or get a second opinion besides my own, because, you know, it's easy to go off your own opinion because you just ask yourself, what do you think about it? But, like, I'm sure there's some actual information about it. But yeah, that was an interesting thing about After War Gundam X, because depending on how you and what you can consider the 6 space wars, you can go this, and this, which means that it is in fact canon to the UC era, or it's its own universe with its own previous 6 space wars, you know? That still holds on to the concept of what is a new type and stuff. Because they're kind of just like words that you give meaning to. Which is, I mean, for people who've seen Gundam X, you know, like that is kind of the thesis statement at the end of the series, is like, what does it even matter? You know, new types were, it's like, well, yeah, they kind of don't exist because they don't fulfill the desired goal. But then they also kind of exceed it at the same time. It's like a sort of like a, I think the term would be fallacy. I don't know. I want to use that word. It's a lot to think about. It's like, does it even matter? And would they would it really change anything? Because they've so far haven't. And we're living in the post-war world. So this is the 14, right? Or is this the 3? I'm going to say this is the 3. Actually, I can just check because there's more than one. So the big one is the 3. Where does the big one go? It goes here. Interesting. And that goes there. And then the 14 is going to go here in the back. I guess that's where it plugs into the tail sword. I wonder if, I'm sure there's probably design documents or something about how Gundam Age might have influenced IBO. Because you see a lot of the beastly designs from mobile suits starts with Gundam Age, in my opinion. Although I guess outside of Gundam, you can go with like a King of the Braves or whatever. Because like they're obviously not the first people to do the beast mecha design, but like in Gundam, like I guess for Sunrise and Bandai, this is like the first kind of time you've seen it, or you would at least notice it. Very bestial designs. I'm having trouble visualizing it. Okay, so this is this, which means this wants to go facing this way up into here. So do I insert it further? Okay. There's a hole here for some reason, I guess. That might be where the skirt armor goes, or that's most certainly where the skirting armor is going to go. Probably a 10. Okay. Oh no, that's going to be these balls I have here. And the third ball is probably going to go in the tail, if I had to guess. Okay. Yeah, the beastly designs of the vegan? Oh my god, we're being attacked by vegans. The vegan forces of Gundam Age. Speaking of Gundam, has anyone seen Seed Freedom? That sure was an entry into the franchise. There's cool stuff in there. Something. Man, I just don't use the butt seals because I like to have my action base stands always open. I don't tend to view my model kits from underneath, so I don't care for sealing their action base holes. They're action holes. There you go. That's what Bandai wants you to call it. Totally. So, like I was just saying, or like I just predicted, yeah, it's pretty standard. It's not like a huge shot in the dark that I could guess that. You could argue I've read the manual before, but it was so long ago for me. I was contemplating, I'm sure I've mentioned this at least 4 times before, contemplating like live streaming me pre-assembling kits, but I don't know, I like my free time. I'm not sure if I've ever really mentioned this, but a lot of the time I spend off stream doing stuff like playing, say, Warframe or building the kits is just time I spend listening to podcasts or occasionally actually watching a movie or a TV show, which is pretty hard to do depending on the kind of kit you're building. Also, it's kind of jarring when like you finish like 3 or 4 podcasts that are either long or relatively short, but then you look down and you're like, oh, I'm still building my model kit 4 hours later. Like, I think it was the Liger Zero, the Liger X kit, where I was actually kind of timing myself, and like, it took me something like the equivalent of like 8 hours to do 8 pages, I think. 6 hours for 8 pages. Which is pretty rough, but like it's like me finding the pieces, cutting out the pieces, cleaning them up, putting them into a bag. And then I think for the Liger Zero we also we did the inner frame and then the armor, so there's that too. But yeah. I think that's how that went. It's been like a year and a half since that kit was done, so Could be misremembering stuff, but that's kind of the general flow of like off-stream kit stuff. Okay. Boop. Let me go back here for a second. I did forget to armor up the legs because I'm looking at all these extra parts. So if we go back to step 6, shut up for a second and pay attention to what you're doing. Let's also get PC8 because that goes into the legs. Oh, I like this one. I like PC8. It's one of my favorites. The way it pops in like that. Yeah, I like PC8. Oh no, it should be the other way around. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the other way around. This looks like a job for Q-tips. Okay. Instead of using Q-tips, we'll just use this. Just to make sure it would work. Okay. Luckily, there's a hole at the end of this one, so feed this into the hole, but we're not going to let go because we don't want it to stretch it out. And then, yep, just like that, thread the needle. No, I did that because we wanted the inner frame. Yeah, you could do this with a Q-tip if you wanted to. I think I might have done that a little too far in, but whatever. Okay, what else did we forget to do? Step 6. So, this is the back, but it looks like the front. I did separate everything tonight. And we'll just do it step by step. Okay. So I need the one that has exhaust. It has like an exhaust port into it. Reminds me of the engine piece in for the chainswords in 40K 2. Well, that's neat. There's a little seam up here, so it's not just plugging in via holes. It's got a slit style connection. I don't often see that in the legs. Okay. So here and here and here is that. It looks like it would be correct. Is that just supposed to hover, or is it actually wants to go in? Because it didn't that time. So go from the top to the bottom. It's not fitting in the way I would like it to. That's not the right piece either. Okay. Cool. Ooh, whoa. Look at, that's like almost a 0 gap. That is very neat. Hold on. Give me a second hand here. Probably need to see it from the camera. Oh, that's the wrong piece. I'm lifting the wrong piece. Get a nice angle. Here we go. It's like cracking open an egg. So that goes in the front, this goes in the back. A little bit of a seam line, but it kind of looks like a panel line too. Okay, back to the skirting armor. Actually, yeah, back to the skirting armor. After we put these on, we might as well. So, I like that. That's way sleeker than I would have thought. Curse you, not perfectly flat table. Man, I kind of wish I had a before and after pictures of this table. It is so fucked up. There's like a bunch of dings, dents, and like literally slashes that go across this table. I don't think we're directly over them with this napkin or whatever. Napkin. Table thingy. Let's do this. It's here, so you might as well use it. Neat. I find it's also more stable when there's weight on top of it too. So once we connect it to the rest of the body, it should just be a bit more stable. But you know, a bit. Not a whole lot. Also, I guess because I have these lines too. These probably aren't the most stable. Actually, ooh, that's really smooth. Is this one just as smooth? Because I'm pretty sure when I pulled them off the runner, I guess not. Oh, this one also has the nub mark in it still. It's a big nub piece. I don't know if you could see that through the crack without any extra lighting. Like at the top, at the tip of the toe. That might be making it uneven. Whereas this one should be perfectly flat. Cool. Oh, it is weighted this way, so you know, don't expect it to hold itself up. These two, if I'm really good, these two should be able to hold each other up. Yep. Alright, skirting armor, go vroom. Feels wrong. Like it should be the other way. But that's how it's built. Oh, that one made a pop, this one didn't. So, there you go. Okay, weird. So once you attach this and then put the part underneath it. Okay. So now it wants these in. More skirting armor. This is like the most defensively armored skirt I think ever. So these are two pieces put together. It's like an underpiece. There's like an underpiece that clips onto this piece to give the effect of like, I don't know, spreading out two blades. That one went in super far. Could we do the same here? Yep, okay. This one's a bit further in than the other one. This one's a little too tight. Okay. And that's the legs. That's the lower section done. Whoa, this shit's tall as fuck. I have to bring out the RX 93 here for a height comparison. God damn, that shit's taller than I thought it was. That's like already. I guess it's normal for the red guy mobile suit to be bigger than the hero suit. It's pretty common. All right, waist. shoulders. That didn't hang up, did it? Okay. Hello.
Hey, you home?
Been home.
Okay. Well, what you doing?
Building on stream.
Oh, really? Okay. Did you eat anything yet?
I ate breakfast.
That's great. I think I was gonna make some sausages with the eggs because they're there.
For what?
What was I gonna say? Are you off tomorrow too?
No.
Okay, so you're just chilling, doing your meat thing for today?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. You tired?
No. I'm not sleepy tired.
Oh, okay. I'm on my way home. I just wanted to see if you were home.
I also wanted to talk to you.
What do you want to talk to me about?
Nothing specific. Just,
I know I haven't seen you in a while. I know. I was gonna say like if you want to do like movie night and grab some stuff, but I have no gas, and I don't want to go to Costco.
I wanted you to be here so we could talk to Nat about getting some breakfast juice.
What breakfast juice? What is breakfast? Oh, Beetle juice, breakfast juice.
You can't say that.
I know Natalie was. Why don't you call her? Because I know Natalie was off last weekend. I don't know if she's off this weekend.
I don't know her schedule. I'm not like creepy like that.
No. But she's been a ghost since Wednesday. So I don't know. I don't know if she's off. I don't know what she's doing.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, she's been working a lot. We just call her and see what's up.
What's
I
up?
don't think she's doing nights. If she's doing nights, then she's a vamp. But if she's doing days, then she's good.
Okay.
And she has those cats too.
What are those?
I know. Okay. I'll be home in a few minutes. Bitch up. Bye.
Bye. Oh, I want to do the thing. Oh well. I still got to do it anyways. I need to double check if I have that setting turned on or off. Because I think I've ended a couple calls with closing the thing, but it didn't work. Oh, that's neat. I like the way it's got like a little collar. Does that even show on screen? I need to like watch myself do it because I can't see it. There we go. It's got a nice collar, kind of tuxedo, 2-layer tuxedo thing going on here. I'm sure before I close this. Okay, no more polycaps. This is No, okay. And then this nice little chest piece with a silver sticker for reflecting light. I imagine the green is gonna almost assuredly go behind it because we have this green piece here. Goes in the chest. Yeah. Very, very age system like. Boom. Look at the size of that thing. This is a big boy. This I think the average model kit comes at average high grade kit comes at around 6.3 centimeters. I could see this being a bit taller. Maybe like a 6'7" or something. Not 6'7". Maybe almost 7. So this wants to go directly on. Oh, I forgot the step again where it says. Yep. So we want 2 12s. That's 24. That's a good show. Yeah, I'm trying to organize a beetle breakfast, but luckily we only said the word once today. Oh no, we gotta keep count eternally. So do these 12s go to this? It makes sense if they go to the side. Okay. Huh, I don't think I would personally use PC12 for the arms. I'd use a round joint so that it gets a better 360 motion. Like, what would be a good PC for that? Not PC8, because we already did it, but the legs are a bit thicker. Maybe like a PC4 or 5? Nope, upside down. Put the polycaps on. Already attached these before the stream. This piece at the bottom. So then slide this cover over to lock something in place. Oh, there's a little slit. Oh, that's neat. There's a little gap here. It goes into these slits, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of contact to help lock it in. That'll make it incredibly hard to... Oh. Let me double check here. 12, huh? That's what I have. Okay. I'm getting a little bit of resistance when I get towards the polycaps. That doesn't seem normal, but it's part of the build, so whatever. Maybe there's something else that's not supposed to be here. Okay. They just weren't feeding in properly. There's a little bit of tug towards the left and right side. Okay. And then there's a nub in here. We'll love. Oh! Can I fix that? Okay, cool. Oh, wait, hold on. Can't fix that. Let me see if I can move this with the tweezer. The polycap is stuck facing the wrong direction, and we need that for the waist connection. Oh yeah, it's really stuck. Okay. I have to pop out the chest. That must have been... Put it in a little tug. Okay, cool. Really easy to separate them from the bottom. And then go up. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, this feels like it should be a ball instead of a square. Speaking of ball squares, this is still probably the worst design for thing for shoulders. Like having the shoulder be the poly, be the insertion point is kind of lame. Because what if you break this? Then you can't replace it with like all your freaking leftover polycaps from your multiple kits or something. I think it's a bad design, and you don't see it very much anymore. How to build the head, of course. We've already built the head. And it's kind of boring building heads. I'm just saying. When was the last time I built like a unique head design for a model kit? I think I did it somewhat recently, within like the last 10 videos. I can't put my finger on it. Okay, very simple shoulder pad design building. Speaking of A14, there it is. So the arrow facing down. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a nice chest. It really slims down towards the top. That's probably where the head goes. That's not even perfect either. Oh, I forgot. So I'm not going to put that in. Here we go. Breathe. Is this a short video? Oh yeah, still pretty short. Like an hour 20. Minus all the stopping and starting of pieces I dropped. Or did drop. Ooh. Ooh. This might be the one. I haven't dropped anything off the table yet. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure I have a connection piece that's really good for that, but most necks aren't even universal either. Because it's like, what, PC8 is usually the neck piece. So like, usually, but then there's different ways of connecting the neck. I could just freestyle from this point almost. I bet this goes here. Yeah, they have no 18. Sorry, 8. 11. 11 1, 2, 1, 2. This one was... I already popped it out. A little bit of nub at the top of the shoulder. That's fine. Ooh, that's weird that it comes in with an angle. I didn't notice how steep it was. I guess that kind of justifies the square hole. Okay. So I might have been wrong in assuming it was a tall guy. It's just that a lot of the height is in the legs, which is kind of different for a lot of kits. A lot of designs and kits. That's going to be in the bag. Okay. Oh, I was close with my guess. Instead, it's in the wrist, or this little back wrist part. Oh, wait. Is that the hand? That's not the hand. I can't quite see what that is. D. That's this. Okay. So you want PC 1s. Okay. Yeah, 11. Okay. It says step 1. Parallel. Okay. So forward facing, and then nothing else? So then what's it gonna do then? Oh, okay. It's a hole here. So it's gonna connect into back of the arm or something. Ooh, that reminds me. I'm not going to mention that one until we start doing that one. That's going to be... One, two, three, technically four kits from now. So I have like a double feature idea. This is a better visual up here, even though it's the same step down here we didn't finish, technically. So another PC1, which I have one here, one here. Oh, did I forget to put this in? Ooh, that might be a setback. Hold on. Nope. Okay. So you put this over this. Weird. Forgot we were on studio mode the whole time. Undo that again. Oh shit, was that recording? Was that? Stop virtual camera. Stop that. Stop that. Not that we really needed it. In fact, now that it's back, it's kind of annoying. Should like shove that in the corner or something. Yeah. If you have an opinion on where the images should go from now on, or if we should even include them anymore, hit me up in the comment section. That is, of course, the Dream Team Discord or the YouTube comments section. Unless you also happen to be here live on Twitch, which that's circumstantial. But yeah, let me know if we should keep doing the image thing. I personally think it's cool. Especially if it's like, I don't feel like transforming a transforming kid or something. I'm skipping ahead to something. Okay. How do I know these two close? Okay, male, female. Male, female. We want PC5 and PC1, so I got the ones. Let's put those on what we can. There it is. I almost took another one off the runner that we don't need. Quite a few leftovers. Especially in like a weird formation too. I wonder if there were plans for, there's another kit that's in the manual. I wonder if these extra runners were planned to be for that kit. I'll show it off in a second once we're done. PC5. I have 2 5s. Man, I love being able to just rip polycaps off the polycap runner. When we get to the Witch for Mercury stuff, I'm gonna miss it. Especially if they keep evolving past it. That's my opinion on why they're probably taking so long to build a new Witch. They're not taking long, are they? I don't know. Why we don't have Witch for Mercury Master Grade yet. It's because I think they want to bring over the polyclapless technology to Master Grade. And they're still fine-tuning it. That's a big if true. Damn it, that was in perfectly. This doesn't feel like it should go here. So you want to be... It's a little confusing here. So here it is. That's weird. Oh no, see, it's not weird. That's just me underthinking it. So this feeds into this, which is why I was confused. And then this one, get this flush. The back is this. Then it limits the articulation, and then, or it holds it in place. That, and then I would assume this. Neat. So, what do you personally want? You want this? To literally go either way. $90, kind of. Ooh, see, I don't know which one it actually wants, because it's not very clear in the photo. It's almost like a personal. Okay, so this one, that's like this. I'm gonna forget if I put them in. So let's see. So this one can be done. This one. See, I already forgot. This. And that. That's a 90. That's a much better. So we'll do it the other way. Whatever way this one is. So it looks like this, the way I'm putting it in. I don't know which one's correct according to the manual, but I feel good doing it this way. Okay, and then we're just armoring the cuff. So it's like a cuff link, I guess. Not this one. This one. It wants to go... This one. Might have it backwards. It's not very clear to me. Yeah, it's pretty clear, I guess. So facing this way, but the other way around. Yep. Let's see. This way. How's your drive?
Good. Are you still streaming?
Yeah.
You have to edit out all the noise I make.
I wouldn't bother with that. Guess we're almost done. Just gotta build the backpack. Unless I missed this stuff here. Oh, there we go. Oh, the whole thing. Okay. I guess that makes more sense. So let's do this. This is more helpful. So, where'd you go today? Weird. What is this for? Close. You're so close. That's assuming I don't know what it's for. Okay. Technically it still counts. So this I still can't tell. So I'm just going by whatever would make sense. And these two don't want to meet in the middle. So what does it want? Kind of wants them to come in at the same time. Oh, there's a... Yeah. This part's supposed to stick out. Okay, that's how you know. But these two aren't meeting properly. It's fine. That in there. Maybe it's a fit. Left side, right side thing. Nope. Making me think something else is wrong. Hmm. Okay. The hell? You can make noise. The heck? They were fitting. That's weird. Okay. Perfect. Except now it's backwards again. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. This is confusing now. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Maybe it has poor articulation. Because there's so much in the back, but I guess it was the same both ways.
Hey, when you had the sausages the other day, were they good?
What do you mean the other day? Like the day you made them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. That was so long ago that you could have just said like Tuesday or whatever. Tuesday.
Yeah, it was Tuesday, right?
I think so.
3 years ago.
I think Tuesday happened, yeah. There was a Tuesday this week, yeah. Well, whatever, I don't know what's going on with the articulation here. If it's supposed to be that way or if I have them backwards.
Just take it all apart and start from scratch.
I did that already and it feels the same.
Oh shit.
So, yeah.
Defective part?
No. If I do this, it only goes this far. But if it was like the other way, like this, it would go, well, not because it's blocked, but if it wasn't blocked, if I take the time, I'll see if I could fix it, and then I'll put a post in the discard. But I don't think I will. No, I don't think I will. So, how does this work again? It's going to assume it's the long part into the head and then the back part into the neck. I guess these things should be glued in.
Should be sausage and pasta, right?
Sasta?
Right? Sausage and pasta should really be eggs.
Yeah, you do you. so that you can cook whatever you like. Yeah. This is weirdly smooth. Actually, is it left horn, right horn? Because I never had both of them at the same time. Yeah, left horn, right horn. Still don't remember what this is for. Oh, that's what that's for. It's supposed to go. They put it in the right way and that's how it won't come out. I guess. Yeah, triangle.
Just seems like a pasta.
Yeah, it's not really important. I don't have to pick it up. Me. Okay. Before I do that, let's go over here. Got the cool gun. Let's see, this is upside down, isn't it? I think it goes either way, no? So since we're like this, we might as well do it like that. Got all the pre-made beast hands. I like the fist. Look at that. What's up? So let's see, I had this one pre-built. Or no, I have it pre-connected, but then I need a polycap, so we'll just disassemble it. And then for a polycap, it wants the PC1.
I had a Barbie edition Krispy Kreme donut.
What's so Barbie a bird of it?
All the donuts were different. It's the 65th anniversary of Barbie.
Old! Really, the 65th, huh?
Yeah.
What an enduring product.
It was cute.
Whoa, what flavors did they have?
They have cake batter. So like this was a.
Ah, my leg. That's neat. So you ate all of them, eh?
No, I only had one. I don't like one had strawberry filling, the other one had cake batter, and then I got the one that was just like a plain donut with like a pink frosting and a pair of sunglasses on top. The frosting was really good.
Oh, the chocolate sunglasses?
Yeah, like candy sunglasses.
What else would you make sunglasses out of? Polystyrene. Where'd the polycap go?
Okay, let's get the sauce.
Sauce.
Then I make pasta with the sausages.
I swear I took 2 off. Maybe it'll turn up in a second. Pasta with what? Does it actually want me to build it onto the back as I go? I guess so. That's interesting. Okay. So this orange defense ring, orange ring.
Was the sausages spicy or not?
I couldn't tell.
No, then they weren't.
What's that supposed to mean?
But if you can tell it was spicy, that means it wasn't.
Maybe I'm just really spice tolerant.
No.
Okay. I have like what's it called? Spice durability. I'm definitely not spice tolerant. Wow! Oh man, yeah, that looks super nice. It's got a really good backpack. Really good backpack. There it is. Magically appeared out of nowhere. I knew we'd taken one out. Okay. Haven't needed this in a few minutes. Boobity boo. And then what is this? What's this? What's this? I think, did I attach the kid to the thing? Okay. I remember wanting to leave this open, but I guess I changed my mind. Ah, yes, the tail. Or the tail sword. Another PC1, so we have one PC1 left over. And you can put this here to cover it. Okay, when you're not using it in the hand. So this is like, you don't want to lose that one. Unless you don't care and you always want to keep it inside the hand. Yep, and this is a adapter. Oh, so you need both. So where'd I put that? So this feels like there should be a third piece in here for something. Okay, so maybe like a beam thick part. I don't think actually they had beam technology, did they? Or beam sabers. I think that was just the Gundam.
Did you do laundry today?
No, I was thinking about it. Why?
Because your shirts are hanging there.
Well, yeah, they should always be hanging, so I know the status of my work clothes. Right?
No, you usually hang it on the chair.
Yeah, that's a good spot. Cool. I got the tail. That goes pretty far down. It's a little flimsy, but it makes sense. It is plastic after all. I wish I could keep this part on though, the one I did the combo. Oh, I can actually. Neat. It's probably not intended. So this is a little tough to get out. And it doesn't make sense that this moves in forward. It should be locked in place with another piece of plastic or something. It's kind of... Oh, you are supposed to keep everything together. Huh. What do you know? You could probably do something with this like this. But, yeah, that works. So let's pick the open hand. I guess I can swap between two hands. So for hands, what do we got here? We got two closed fists, two open hands for holding the sword, one hand for the gun. Not bad. And they are very unique beast-like hands. So hold on, why am I not able to get this now? Oh, I forgot.
Those are cool color.
It's a cool kit, yeah. Very simple, cheap.
Not a cool kit. I said the color.
Yeah. You like the shark colors? Or do you like the yellow? Which I think the oranges really stand out.
Yeah.
You don't see a whole lot of that orange.
It's gonna be really hot tomorrow, like disgusting hot.
Great. I'm super happy with that. That's really simple, but stylish. It's like the Ferrari. Alright. Hopefully. Let's see, what are we at? A minute. Hold on. An hour. Hour 30 minutes. That's a little bit longer. Oh, hey, Carms. Sorry, I was busy. I had a bunch of stuff to juggle with. So now that that's done, I can move on to other stuff. If you're down later, we can play some Warframe or Deadlock or whatever. And, yeah, I'm just going to do my outro. So, hopefully... I forgot where this cap went. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, had fun with me today doing that. I ran on a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but you know, just for a good reason. So, if you really did enjoy the content, hold on, I gotta pull the thing. What? What are you looking at me for? If you really did enjoy the content, you can hit me up on the Discord. Chat with me about stuff on the channel. I don't know, anything you want to see, some requests or whatever. Follow me here on Twitch. Hit the follow button. Ring the notification bell for whenever we go live. And if you're new to the channel and you want to catch up on all that content and stuff, or just curious what we've been up to, hit me up on the YouTube. Go to the playlists and like and subscribe, especially if you actually like the videos. And, yeah, without taking up any more of your time, thank you again so much for watching. Until next time, keep on dreaming. Poutine, out! Peace.